welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. Alright, so what it's today is about. Today is about a graphic tablet that I ordered, which you can already see a little bit, and me being way too excited, so there will be a video from my very first impression right after receiving it, and I will be installing it. So you will see all the hiccups that I might have or might not have. It depends. Okay, so and I'm hoping that everything works. I mean, I don't have anything going on to check on that. And we also have on the line with me AJ Design. Applause! Maybe AJ can check up if we have all the tones and pictures.
Works.
Yeah, if the equipment works. Wow, and we have some sort of promotion for channels, blah blah blah. I don't know what that is. Okay, so for everyone, so that you know what the baseline is, wait, we'll wait for AJ.
Wait,
Okay.
I had to disconnect it.
Oh no.
Okay, Sandy, I can hear you, and it's spam. What you got?
Oh yeah, I thought so that it is, but I will ignore it. It actually should be like, oh, I can delete it and block it. Yeah, I will block it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you should do that.
Alright, so you can hear me, you can hear yourself?
Yes, I can hear us both.
Okay, good. This is very important because there will be a video, as I said. Alright, so before I start with anything else, for the specs, because there are probably going to be some technical lovies out there that would want to know if this works in a certain situation. My PC setup is Linux Mint. I chose XP Pen as a brand for my graphics tablet, or drawing tablet as they call it, specifically because I have seen people use it with Linux Mint. Especially, I mean, people, I say. It was one person on YouTube, but it worked. And I've seen other YouTubers on other Linux distros like PopOS or Ubuntu using the same brand with no problems. So I was very comfortable with ordering this, as well as confident that it would work. However, this is not my first one. My first one, sorry, I am sick, so there are some really nicely things for my throat. My first one is actually this one. It's from the band Gaumon. It does work with Linux Mint. However, I needed to use the open source tablet driver to get this to work, to be able to kind of like map things. And as you can see, this is a really small tablet compared to the rest, especially when you're seeing like it goes from here. This is the whole situation where you can actually write something, and that is a little bit bigger than the guide, but not by much bigger, if not the same size as the guide. So this is not really big. And the problem you have, if you have a really huge monitor, the way I do with the 32-inch one, the smaller the area you map your monitor to, the harder it is with drawing. So if you have a huge monitor, as I understand, and a small tablet, you make a really small, tiny drawing on the tablet, and you will have a huge drawing on the monitor. And I would be completely and utterly annoyed by that. I get annoyed easily. AJ can sing a song from that.
Yes, I can sing a song. I can sing a ballad of that. I can write a whole book of that.
And an album. You could make a whole career of it.
Yes, a remix, and a whole nation with just stuff like that.
Alright, so let's jump to now that you have the beginnings of my thing, let's jump to the video to me about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours before. Yes, I had to count because my brain does not work with math right now. So let's watch this beautiful video that I made. So
Then these videos behind the screen.
Oh yeah, wait.
Is huge. That you need to make it invisible. Yes.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have some problems, but it's
Does the video have tone?
So this is kind of my setup.
Yes.
You cannot hear it?
I cannot hear it.
Monitor.
Wait, let's check something else.
So let's unwrap this and then I'll be right back. Alright, so this
Okay, you
is
can hear
what
it in the
like
stream itself.
still
Nice.
wrapped, I guess. But it's unwrapped. I've got the Deco Pro XLW Gen2 drawing tablet, no display. I will have this baby and I will have this baby, and it has an eraser on it. Nice.
I think you have the
Let's
same
unpack
pen
that
that,
one
like
too.
me.
Really?
Before the live stream
it looks
today
like my pen.
because I can't wait.
Could be.
Right, so I open it a little bit to make it easy.
But maybe you can answer a question that I will have later in the video about the nibs
And I have to admit,
for the pen.
touching the feel
I
is
never
kinda
changed the
nice.
nibs.
Yeah,
I have a lot of
foam for
rest
pressure.
nibs I should use over the years,
Then
but I
we
never
have
used them.
the
I have never changed the nib from my pen that I currently have either, so
huge, but
it's still the first one.
as you have seen,
I think it depends.
the monitor
Let's
is
just
huge too, so
wait until
here's
the
some
video is finished. How long is the video?
Oh, this goes 10 minutes.
We'll go
I
over
can
that
do
tonight.
pause. Okay, so what does it depend on?
Okay, it depends on how good the quality of the nib is and how you use the nib and how much dirt is on your graphic tablet. Because if you have a lot of dirt and like you make scratches something like in it, then the nib will be used even faster because then it will be some parts of the nib will be broken or will get broken over the usage. But I always clean my graphic tablet. And I mean, I let the pen fall a lot because you know me, I'm clumsy.
Yes.
Clumsy as shit. I let everything fall, so I think at some point I have like a daily fall scala of my pen. Like today, it's just fell once. It's just the normal number. So, but then it was until like it fell like 10 times today.
Oh yeah, but we have
between 1 and 10 of fall counting.
we have still 3 hours left, AJ. We have still 3 hours left
stream, so
for today.
To stream. Do you want to stream until midnight?
No, just saying.
it's just a first impression. It's light, it's thin, so this is cool. I saw these already. And it has a
Wrapping
hovering
paper.
effect because there's
Unbox that.
a little bit
Yes.
of thing here, so it will look like
Unpack
hovering.
everything.
So this is nice. I will go further in
You
the
have to
video
comment.
in the live stream, so do not worry. And we have this package.
I have a comment.
And
Yes.
That's one big tablet. Yes, Shift 1, I guess. It is a big tablet for a big monitor. I have a 32-inch monitor from Samsung, so I need a big one.
we have
How big is the tablet?
two USB.
We will get to that.
One
As for the
You don't want
size.
to spoil anything.
Yes, because I wanted to measure it. I even have a,
later.
I forgot what it's called in English,
Oh my
but you will see it
goodness.
later.
This is not personal, guys. No. Anymore. Alright, so let's see if I can get something like a handbook because oh this is a different opening. Oops, sorry.
I destroyed it.
They have different openings for these things. That's
Oh,
crazy.
Cindy, it's brand new
But
and
if I can see
already
it and find
wrecked the package.
warranty.
The package was already wrecked a little bit when I got it.
Yeah.
What I
It's the
was looking
package.
for.
No, the outside of it.
Well,
There's a dent in it in the corner. I can show you later.
Shift, do you
mine
have a
took us hours
tablet?
before
Because
we
I
live
also
stream.
have one tablet.
So let's put
I'm with the tablet
the
organization right now.
here.
Yes, you have one with the display. I choose, for certain reasons I will get later into, one without one. So I
Now
don't have a
let's
display.
see.
But there are
This
different
is
types of
here.
tablets. Graphic tablets. And my hand is so
Pen
fucking
is
huge.
so big, and I'm not that
I mean,
big.
in
and
the
I
way
have
you
really,
filmed
really
it is no wonder.
small hands, but they're really huge. They're looking huge on this video. Holy crap! Wait, what is this?
I got distracted.
I love it for pressing this.
Yeah, I
Oh,
just
this
waited
is
for that.
my,
Oh, it fell.
Um,
Dum, dum, dum.
remote. Nice. Okay, we're gonna go into this later on, but just feeling for the clicky. This is the dot. This is the rotary, like where you can zoom in and out, I guess. I mean, the
So
feel is
like,
okay.
do you
I
touch
wouldn't
like
say
5
it's
minutes of the
worst
video
I've
just the
ever felt in
package?
terms of
No.
comfort of the keyboard. So you even have the
It's like, what did you try to
knob
feel
on here, like,
with the
you
package?
know,
I just wanted to hear the clicking of the keys.
It's actually a really nice
Well, you
addition.
know, you could also do that
Let's
when
see,
you
we'll go
unbox
and
it.
play with
or
this around.
didn't you
I will
know
do
that?
it again.
You're seeing this, it's not later on, but it's actually right after this video when you're seeing this. So, let's see.
You know me, I like the clicking sound of keyboards. I have two
Actually,
new
I'm
ones.
really, really excited about the pen because a lot of YouTubers said that this case is a really nice experience when unpacking. So, can't wait. So I'm gonna do that right now. And I know this is kind of hard to do with one hand.
So you unbox half
So
of
this
it
might
to
be
box it back
unpackaged
in.
later on, unless I'm putting it back. Oops. So, and how this case works, you actually go like, this is the whole case, which is metal, by the way. I think
I
it's
got distracted
aluminum.
again.
Oh,
It feels really
Isn't it?
nice and sturdy.
that's half of it is an awesome air
in my
stream.
backpack, and it won't hurt, and it won't damage the pen inside. So
I
You
can
should
lit-
have done it with a live stream at the time when you
Oh,
got the tablet.
the whole way. Okay,
The
so
thing is,
I had not much time.
I can literally see myself getting distracted.
Yeah, and now you know when I was like, Sandy, back to the point we had at the beginning.
tablet itself. So let's get this out. Alright, you have your nips here
All these nips
and here.
you
So
will never use.
this is what I was kind of confused about. I have gray ones
Oh, and the
and I
important
have
thing is when
black
you
ones.
sometimes move your
Just
pen, you
looks
can
like this.
also
No, they're
have your nip a little bit longer, because then it's not the same problem that something breaks easier.
When I move my pen,
Yes, when you move your pen, when you hold it and draw it, then it's on the same point of the nib that gets used. But when you like move it around, so that it's like moving in circles.
you
Okay.
rotate it.
Yes, when you rotate it.
Okay. So this is the
I-
part. Hmm?
That's the stuff I always do. Like when I have the drawing a little bit longer and I think about what I draw next, then I will always move it. Like some people have fidget spinners, I have my pen.
Yeah, but this is the part where I was kind of confused. I'll cut it a little bit short because this is the last part of it. Are these the same nibs, just different colors, or do they different things? Do you know that?
Sometimes they have different sizes,
Okay.
but I can't really make that out in the video.
Yeah, I will get them out later on. I just want to cut short the 10 minutes to 6 minutes because what I'm talking there now.
Wasn't something in the description?
You mean for the nips, if there are different
Yeah.
types? No.
Yes.
No, sadly not. But I don't think we have to watch the whole thing because I'm gonna repeat myself, so I'm gonna cut it short here. And go back to, hopefully, my camera going back online. Yes, it does. So let's get back to the actual unboxing and actually installing. And I'm still not sure if I have Bluetooth on my PC. Otherwise, I will have to use both cables that come with this to actually connect the tablet to my PC. Also, what you're gonna do, wait, let's go with that first. Let's kind of like move this to the side down here. Before you can use any graphics tablet at all, you actually have to use, like, download the driver, and for that it would be xppen.de or .com support driver, and then you're searching for your device that you have and download which one is suitable to whatever you've got. If you have a Mac, you of course would download the Mac driver, or Windows, it goes up to 11, and if you're still stuck on Windows 7 because you didn't feel like upgrading, you can still use this one. You can use it on Android as well as on certain Linux distros. They are all written here, like Ubuntu, Pop! OS, Fedora. Fedora is very, very popular. Manjaro, Arc, Debian. Debian is of course kind of like the base for Linux Mint, which is also here, as well as I think Fedora is also Debian based and Ubuntu is Debian based. Arc, Pop! OS is Arc based. So there you have different types, and you can just download these. Just watch what's at the end. Deb is everything for Debian related, which is also written up here again. Just download them, and then you go to your file manager, downloads, and you do a right click and you open it with the package installation software, and it will install it. After that, it is even written in the guide that you should actually restart your PC so that it will work without trouble. This is, by the way, the guide. It has 13 languages, so I hope there's at least one language that you can actually understand, but it should be quite easy to do so.
Wait, someone reads that?
Yes, some people do read that. I didn't want to make a complete idiot of myself, because the idiot part is going to come right now, I guess. And there you have it with the installing guide, how this goes. So yeah, I do read these sometimes, and sometimes I don't, and that's when I make mistakes and things go south. So I always kind of read these things. Anyways, but this is the whole tablet. So let's get it out. As you can see, I didn't really unpack it further to what I have shown in the video, because I wanted to kind of have the experience with you guys together. So even though I was, how should I say, impatient. Impatient as fuck. Alright, so let's get the two cables. And we have two cables in this package. You have a cable USB-C to USB-C and a USB-C to USB-A. USB-C is always the one you plug into the device, and what you plug into your device, you can choose between the two depending on what you have to plug. If you have to plug both devices, like the remote and the tablet, you can do that, which is also very nice. Alright, we'll get mine. Yeah, I really ripped this thing. I was so confused that they had this one open differently from the others, I guess. Let's get the remote. Oh, like Christmas, I'm telling you guys. Okay. Da-da-da-da. I really have no idea what some YouTubers meant with this. This doesn't feel high quality. I mean, it is really plasticky, but I wouldn't say it's a bad thing. I mean, it works, I guess. You have your USB-C.
I don't know what how some people think, because the price isn't that high anyway, so...
Oh yeah, by the way, the price is probably important for people to know. The whole thing costs 210 euros. No idea what it is in dollar or whatnot. Please do your diligence in checking that out. Also, I got a 10% discount, so I did not buy this from Amazon. Because Amazon didn't have the discount. So, yeah. check other websites. You don't always have to buy it from Amazon. If there's a discount that you might be able to use on this, and then you're even cheaper. So I mentioned before that there are different types of graphic tablets that you could use. I've learned from YouTube videos, of course, because I wasn't as versed. I only knew that there are graphic tablets with display and without displays. My friend AJ already said that she has one. She has one with the display. I chose one without a display because with a display you would look downwards, and I already have back pain and a stiff neck, so I didn't want to cause any further enticement to do so. So I chose the version where I look straight ahead onto the monitor. I actually am one of the few that doesn't have much trouble with not seeing what my hand does with my eyes. It's enough if I see it on a monitor. Because there are people that have trouble with this type of setup because they need to see what they draw. I don't have that. I didn't have it with my old one. I don't have it probably with your new one either.
I think that can be exercised, that it works better for the people that have problems.
Yes, and there are many professionals that use these type of tablets because they're sitting hours and hours upon hours in front of the monitor. So always looking downward would probably cause a real big issue. So they actually use these types of tablets. Some of them are. Even one really, really famous one does. Was it the one from One Piece? I'm not sure. But there are quite... but there are famous ones. I just don't remember which ones that use these type of tablets. And there are also YouTubers that are in the graphics design space that precisely went back because of this issue that they had with their back and bad sitting posture. So I didn't want to kind of like support that with my already hurting back.
I think I see Oda just draws with ink, so like really old school.
Yeah,
I mean, he does this since 1991 or something like that. Like 25 years or 35 years in the area. Or 30 years, I don't know.
Yeah, and also what other problem you might come or run into is price. I told you I paid 210 euros for this. It's original price. I paid less, 10% less. But for 210, if you were to pay full price for this, you get a really, really big graphics tablet. It goes from here to here to here. And I'd say it's like A4 size. Let's get... Do I have something of A4 size? No, of course not. I have A5. But for anyone who knows how A5 and A4, how correlate, it's like if you open it up, you have an A4 size. This is an A4, and as you can see, it's still bigger than an A4. Not that much, but a little bit. So I have a really huge tablet now that I can work with, and I didn't pay as much. Also, XP Pen is one of the maybe cheaper ones, but compared to Wacom, probably anything is cheaper.
Yeah, that's no wonder. They think they can use any prices because they rule the market.
Yeah, Wacom has a really big market, and they were one of the first that came out with a graphics tablet. So, yeah, they're kind of like the Rolls Royce of this type of graphics tablet. So, as I said, they are without monitor and they are with monitor. But if you have with monitor, some, I think, I'm not sure, but they said that you are tied to the resolution that the monitor you're drawing on has with the picture itself. But that, again, I'm not sure. So take it with a grain of salt. I only have it from a YouTube video. Anyways, I can put this onto anything. I don't have many cables. Those with a display have multiple cables often. An HDMI, a USB, and something for energy because it does need to be charged. So if you don't want much of a cable management, you might want to look into these. And then there are the standalones. That one was new. They're basically tablets. So if you already have a tablet, I'm not sure if you really need a graphics specific tablet, because then you have to worry about specs and all that thing. You would have to with the display too, but not sure. Anyways, I didn't want to hurt my back, so I having this, and this is the biggest size that I could get from that company, so I got it. And I was still cheaper than the other one I was thinking about getting with a display. But let's go back to the pen because I cut off there. We have a dongle which is for the pen, I think. Let's see if I can get it out now, because earlier I couldn't get it out, so let it in. I don't want to break my nail. What could I use to not break my nail?
Pipette.
A pipette, ich habe keine. I don't have a pipette. Let's take a
From the
pen.
diamond plating.
Nah. I don't have it here, so let's use a pen. Yeah, there you go. It's really tight in there. There you have the pen. The pen, oh, it really does feel nice. Really, really smooth. I mean, this rubber stuff is really smooth. I hope it's not this type of rubber that after a lot of usage that it will get like sticky. So I hope it's not that. But this is the pen. You have your two buttons here. The clicky sound is pretty quiet. Not much of a clicky sound. And then, and then you have your two different
Nips.
right? So I wanted to show you to see if you see a difference, because when I look at them, they don't really have much of a difference in terms of thickness or anything. And it's nowhere written what the different colors mean, truth be told. It's also the same length and everything. So, who knows? I'm not really one that has a heavy hand when drawing or writing or anything, so... And I'm not someone that draws for hours. I have a feeling I might not need these. I have a feeling I might not need these. Yeah, and I think this one is to get out the old nib. But I'm not sure, but that's the only thing that I couldn't figure out what it is or where it is. Because it does say that I have something to remove the nib. At first I thought that the gray ones maybe go into the back, but I don't think it does because there is a cap on it. So, I don't know.
In my case, that's an eraser.
Yeah, that is an eraser, and I thought the gray ones go into the eraser inside, but this is a cap. I don't think it goes in there. I think it's just pressure sensitive if you're gonna like... Also there is something still protecting this thing, so I'm gonna leave this for now. Because we're gonna get this kind of like started and attached to my PC. And for that, because I said I already downloaded the driver, so let's call up the driver. XP. Et voila. And it tells me to actually connect my device. I shall do that. So let's see. Should I use the USB-C or the USB-A? Let's see. Let's put this one directly down here to the USB-C and attach this one up here. Also, something that is nice is you have Bluetooth function on this, so you don't actually need this cable, and you can actually program the two different devices onto your tablet. So if I wanted to use this one with my PC, I will program it to the one. But if I want to use it with my laptop, I could go to the 2 and program it onto my laptop. And depending on the device where I'm going, I would switch this button, which is really nice. I have that on my keyboards too, so not new to me, but maybe new to you.
Sandy, I googled it. What the nips mean.
Oh yeah, what does it?
ChatGPT says the black nips are the standard nips for the daily drawing. The grey nips are felt nips or special for texture nips. So they are using more Reibung on the display.
More friction.
Thank you. So that's drawing is more like if that's like if you would draw on paper.
So for more paper feel. Okay, so
Yeah.
something that I never struggled with. Needing to have a paper feel. Okay.
Maybe the grey ones will be your favorite.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna switch out the black one right now. I will leave as it is. Because,
Yes. You should start with it so like how it is so that you know what the standard is.
yes. Also something that I want to mention because I'm on Linux Mint, the graphic tablet is working fine with Bluetooth. These stylus will work fine with Bluetooth according to the description that I read earlier. However, what will not work via Bluetooth is the remote. You need the dongle for it. That's the dongle that I just inserted. Yeah, it's such a small thing that you insert that it does connect. So after I connected the dongle for this, actually it showed up on, oops, I'm moving around stuff. It actually showed up on the driver. This is the remote shortcut, and here I can actually, which is really interesting, I can program them in 4 different settings. I have in total 40 keys that I can program this with, shortcuts that I can program onto this. So yeah, there are some pre-installed, of course, and this is space, for example. I'll rotate this like this because this is space. This is Ctrl-Shift-C, so this is back, like the undo thing. This is Ctrl-S. Ctrl-S is saving in graphic.
Undo and save is the most important part.
Yeah, this is undo, this is save. Luckily the save part is a big one. Like, for what I need the spacing, I have no idea. This is nochmal.
If you write with that.
Yeah, probably. This is again Ctrl-C. This is Ctrl-C set. Okay, is there a difference between the two? I don't know. And this is the big writing task, strong, alt, F5. And this is preview. And this is the switch to switch between the different settings, so that I can put different things onto here. So I could go through this with this key. And
Okay, Sandy, are you ready for the difference?
yes,
Steuerung C is undo, Steuerung Shift C is redo.
okay, so I will have to write that down on the keys. It's just if I have more than the keys here, like a double layering of the keys, I would have to like kind of find a way. I don't know, I probably gotta use the zoom most often because that's the part that sucks for me most of the time. So I'm gonna use the zoom. I will leave it as it is for now and maybe get used to the zoom function first. So
Sandy, with your new tablet, zoom, 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 zoom.
I want you in my room.
It is in your room.
Like, don't you know the song? Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room.
Yeah, but it is in your room, so.
Okay, this is the on button. Okay, wait, I have to 1, 2, 3. Apparently, I only have to hold it for 3 seconds. No, I don't.
1, 2, 3. And it's destroyed.
No. Oh yeah, now. Okay. So we have that. Nice. Let's see if I can get the Bluetooth function going, because I do have Bluetooth on my beautiful Bluetooth manager thingy. Alright, so let's see, I have it all off. Probably should turn it on. Now I have it turned on. And I'm not really sure if I even have Bluetooth function, because it's still searching, but it's not. Oh, Bluetooth-Dienst ist nicht aktiv. Okay. So let's try this again. See, that's what I meant with hiccups. Do I even have Bluetooth? I'm not really sure. Huh. Shouldn't this like find these things?
It should find anything at least.
But it doesn't. Wait, let me check if my motherboard even has Bluetooth, because I'm not really sure. Wait.
When I have Bluetooth on, it shows me a lot of other stuff as well, like the TV from my neighbor, and I'm like, should I hack that and make something on the display that his girlfriend wouldn't like? And that's the kind of technical difficulties we always have when we have something new.
So my really short perusal told me that my motherboard doesn't even have Bluetooth. I guess. So, but I'll try something else. Let's see what I can find in. What did I write here again? So I have Bluetooth down there. I have multiple Bluetooth variations installed, I guess. But yeah, okay, so can I switch this to, because it does say that you can use it with the USB-C cable, so I'm kind of confused. Shouldn't this kind of like prompt me with something? Feedback. Because this is the remote, which I can rotate for whatever reason. Okay. But shouldn't I see the tablet? Like, it's still blinking because, yeah, I'm not really sure if this actually works yet. Oops. Okay, so that was a no for getting off this foil, I guess. Yeah, please remove before usage. I would love to do that, but you're not removing. You strange tabbity tab. The tab is not removing me. Oh my god. Real problems, guys. Real problems. So,
Eh,
Yeah, it doesn't
eh.
want to do the things that I want to do.
Tablet says no.
Yeah, but I don't want to scratch it too hard because according to a YouTuber, the tablet can actually scratch pretty easily, I guess. So I don't want to scratch it. Yeah.
I mean, even if you would scratch harder, it shouldn't make any difference because it doesn't work at all at the moment.
Yeah, but I don't want scratches on my new tablet.
I know, but I mean, you don't need to do it in a hard way.
Yeah, it's not
Don't,
recognized.
I don't even know where your mouse is. I don't even see that one.
My mouse is here,
There's your mouse.
but if this were paired with it, it would actually move, but it doesn't. And that's because, like,
Yeah,
wait, I forgot something. The Bluetooth thing, I need to push the button 6 seconds, not just 3. 3 turns it on. And 6 seconds, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually pairs the device with. Did it just turn off again? What the fuck?
I think you also counted too fast.
Okay, wait. Let's turn it on again. No. I think I don't have Bluetooth.
Then are you ready? I'm counting right now.
Okay, so let's turn on the.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It keeps turning off.
Tablet says no.
No, I really think I don't have Bluetooth. But what I'm confused about is why it doesn't recognize this with the cable. Because I have the USB-C cable on. So let's try the other cable, because maybe I can't use the USB-C to USB-C even though they said you could. Let's try the other one. The USB-C to USB-A. Sometimes that works, don't ask me why, but sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. Because they did say it's a plug and go actually. So, oh, now it's charging. So, yeah. But then again, where is the part where I can actually like, oh, yeah, I need to change this part, of course.
I think you have a manual. With the manual, there shouldn't be any problems. Therefore, is the manual.
Yeah, the manual doesn't really say anything about that. It says plug and go. I did the plug and I wanted to go and I didn't. And it doesn't really say anything about the driver either. So, yeah. But I did say that that I will have hiccups. So, now that was proof of that, right? Oh my god, this looks really awesome. It's really awesome looking. And I'm terrified to go anywhere near with my watch. Because there's this part and I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
this will scratch it.
I remove my watch most of the time when I go as well.
Okay, so that is a good idea. It was really warm anyway, so I'm gonna remove that.
Sometimes when you don't remove your watch, then the tablet thinks that the watch is the actual pen and it changes the cursor in that way. So that's why it's better to throw out your watch.
Okay, so but this is actually working because the Gaomon that I have, I can't even get this open, and I tried both the driver for Linux itself as well as the Windows, because I do have Wine on my PCs,
So that gives me the advantage that I can still use Windows programs. And I'm really enticed to try if I can get Clip Studio to work on my PC. Truth be told. So I could even rotate my graphics if I want to go like upwards. If I wanted to draw like this, I could do that, which is really cool, honestly. It's really nice. Let's see if my pen works, right? The pen should hopefully work. It does!
It's working!
Oh my god, it's lagging AF. Wow.
Wow.
Okay, so we'll have to kinda like... The cool part is you don't have to drag your pen wherever you want it. You can simply go to wherever... Oh wait. This... Why is this down? Oh yeah, I still have it not the right way. So let's go back to 0. So this corner, this corner, this corner.
Yeah, first the configuration.
Nice.
Then
So-
the configuration of the pen as well.
So, all right, here I have the pen. Okay, so I do not want to put much of like onto this because there's a really cool function with this, and that is you can use really light strokes on this and still draw. You don't have to push hard with this pen. I'm really excited about this because this pen is most likely way more high functioning than the other pen I have because the other pen is old. So let's put on this really fancy glove. Hey, it fits.
The glove.
Yeah, the glove. Yay.
The glove.
I feel like an artist now. So we're gonna really like have a high high sensitivity. I mean, I really want to cut like hardly have any. Nah. Well. Oh, okay. Oops. This is really softly, and this is really harsh. So I don't know what happens if I do that. This is really scratchy. This is like paper. I'm telling you, AJ. This feels like paper. This feels completely different to the other one that I had. It has more tooth to it, which is really nice. I mean, oh god. This is the whole thing. Oh my god. I'm never pushing that hard again. I'm terrified of my nib. But yeah, it's really nice. Okay, so we're gonna leave it like that.
If you manage to break it today, then you should think about what you did with your pen.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with kind of like this setting, I guess. Yeah, I'll go with this setting. I mean, there's another one. Oh, what does this do? Oh, that's also nice. What does this do? I mean, this was really softly now. What does this do? Whee! This doesn't do much, so gotta go. Oops. Something is not working the way I want it to. Okay, I'll go with this type of setting for now because that worked best for me. What does this do? Aussetzen. What does this do, Alice?
Wait, I need to... Can you make that a little bit bigger because I can hardly do that.
Sadly, I tried and I cannot. That is really weird. Let's see if I can do it like... No, I really can't. That's the...
Ah, wait, I see it in the... I have your stream open on the tablet because there's a quality better than over Discord.
Oh yeah.
You
Sorry, I really cannot make this thing bigger.
would,
No, I cannot.
contact is when the nib has contact with the tablet. When you mark Aussets, mark Aussets, the other word.
Hmm. This is really lightly pushed. Look at these really tiny, like, soft strokes that I can make. Yeah. And I can even do like mouse modus. I would go really fast with the mouse. And now don't even have contact. I'm just hovering over the board.
I mean, I must say you have much more opportunities what you can change with your tablet than I have with mine. But
Oh,
my
this is a little bit
tablet
too
is
fast.
like 15 years old.
Yeah, but if I do mouse modus, I don't have to put the pen actually onto the tablet. I have actually like stuff like there's actually a
A gap.
gap, yes. So you can actually use this as a mouse if you wanted to, as a trackpad. That I already knew. So, okay, this is the eraser. Like, and then you have these two, double click left and double click right. Can I actually change that? Programm, Doppelfunktion. Okay, this is double function if I wanted to use two functions with this one key. I can even use a program, so if I click that key, a program will open up. I could change the monitor, precise, eraser press, monitor, tripod panel and thing. Okay. Oh, and then I could use these. Scroll up, scroll down. So this could be my scroll down version, but this is the mouse function, so I want the task combinations that I could enter here, and I can do like up to 20 groups, I guess. Wow, this is interesting. I mean, wow. So let's see, I want to scroll down with this one, so let's go with that. And with the upper one, I want to scroll up. Use that. So I can scroll up and down, and I have it like down and up. Let's see if that works. I mean, I could also go by whatever the program is, but I'll leave it like that. I'm thinking of using this as my mouse anyway, so to get better feel for the size, because the size is really different from what I'm used to. I mean, compared to my old one, let's see. Yeah, old, new. So we have a really big difference. Alright, so now that we have that, so we have implemented that I'm only using it on my big monitor. We can even do the marking of the monitor and probably size it down. Oh no, it shows me which is which. But I could size it down if I wanted to. That was stupid of me. But yeah, you could also say that you only want a certain area, like this, if you don't need the rest of it. So make the area smaller. Nice. We're gonna not do that right now. And you can do the full monitor version, like so, which is kind of what I had before. Alright. Then you have the active area. Then you can do an individual, also with the direction, I guess. Alright, so we have everything. We have the pen, we have the tablet, and we have the remote, which I have to change up here to get there. Who would have thought?
Alright, so we have everything done now. So now let's go, as I said in the title, go to Krita. Because yes, I have Krita. I actually bought the old tablet so that I can actually use Krita with it. But it was for the size of my laptop, and my laptop is way, way smaller than my current setup. So, AJ, any
Yes.
size recommendation for me?
It depends of what you want to draw. If you want to make like an illustration for a poster, you need to have A3. If you just want to make a background for your PC, then you need 1920 to 1080 pixel in standard, but your screen is bigger, so you would need a bigger thing.
Yeah, this is kind of similar to what I have in screen size. The 3000 and 2000 is closer
So
to.
the question is, do you want to doodle around right now, or do you
Yes,
want to
just
make
doodle
something?
around.
Yeah, then you can change it to any size.
Hmm.
Wait, you have.
But I
Yes, you
also
can.
have design like for animations. Then we have comics, which is I think this is a newer edition for comics. Then we have design in terms of ratio situation, which is also nice. I just want to show a little bit off. And DSLR, if you're kind of going by camera because you're doing like work on a picture or something. And then you can also use like texture if you wanted to. But let's go with this one, just the usual. Should I change something on the color, like the model? This is RGB alpha. Should I change that?
What do you have as alternatives?
CMYK alpha, grayscale.
CMYK is for printing, RGB is for just online. But because you just want to do the round, RGB is enough.
RGB. Okay,
Yes.
so we are, and the depth is 8-bit, or do we want 16 or 32-bit?
It's more important if you want to animate something.
Ah, so we can completely leave it at 8.
Yes.
Because I don't want to animate anything, I should learn how to draw first. Before I animate anything. Alright, so we have our canvas now, which is nice.
Yes, we have a canvas.
Yay! We have canvas. And I need my picture for actually like up here. So I know that is somewhere here with the toolbars. Where was the toolbar again? Ah, I think here it was. And then it was overview. Well, I think I can make this bigger so that I'm not kind of like getting off the corner. Ah, now we have this. So when I actually zoom in, which should actually work with the remote, which it does not. Probably because it's not on. I should turn it on. Oh no. Okay. Ah, now it works. See? But it works in zooming, but it doesn't work reverse. Like go smaller. Ah, alright. Huh. It only works in one direction. Alright, I guess with the remote I still have a lot to learn. I can at least zoom in, if not zoom out. So does this scrolling thing work that I did? Yeah, it's scrolling down, scrolling. Oh, it's actually zooming in and out. Huh, weird. So the pen is zoom in and zoom out. Nice. Yeah, I have what I wanted, but somehow I don't, if that makes sense. Also, I'm kind of sad that I don't have that thingy. Where is that? Where can I make that? Like, I want that palette pop-up thingy
this one, but I'm not really sure how to get it here. Because in my other one I have that like on the downward thing. So how do I get that here?
What do you want to do?
I want that they have this palette that you can pop up and you can choose your size, you can rotate it, you know, this pop-up palette they have, and I want to kind of configure this pen that it opens on command, but I'm not really sure how to do that. How to get that menu to pop up. Oh,
Good question.
yeah, I know, right?
Sometimes when you have a tablet, you can say, hey, use the next command I do for that button. But your buttons already have some functions.
Yes, they're in and out zooming kind of situation right now. But I actually can like do other functions with it. This is scroll down, scroll up. So maybe I have to rewire them. But actually, does this other thing not have a shortcut? This palette thing? Menu, Ansicht. Ha. Wait, isn't there like kernel C? Somehow there's a command palette, or was it Alt C? Shift C? No. No, that's not it. And where's this palette thingy? Or is it that? I'm not well versed in Krita, I admit that. So, wait, let me go back to the wow, the scroll thingy really works. And change the thing with the pen for the up button. No, wait, they can't really do that. Dang it. No, I had a different driver for the other one, and there I could say that the function of this should change depending on whatever the program I'm using gives them, or what I give them within the program. That's what I was kind of like looking for. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse, okay. It's just kind of weird, but in general, cursor. Cool, I can use a I can use a different cursor if I wanted to. Nice. Too bad I can't really use this one because I don't know how to open this.
Can you put it on the side?
It's a pop-up. It kind of comes and goes depending on how you need it, but I'm really not sure how to get it. I will check that later on. Let's
Because in Clip Studio you can also have some pop-ups, but you can grab them and put it in the side like, stay here, don't go away.
yeah, I
Stay
have that on the
here.
side here. If you see, I have these on the side.
that are
Yes,
kind of
and
like...
I was thinking maybe you could also add it to the side.
Yeah, I have them here on the side, as well as here on the side, like here these.
But you don't want to click on the side.
Yes, because it's really nice to kind of like just...
Oh no, one click more. No.
No, it's more movement. It doesn't even really have to do anything with the clicks. It's just a movement. From moving where you are and having like a radius where you can click to moving to the sides, you know. But, okay. So for now, let's kind of like see what pencils we have. Because we have a lot of pencils. We also have stamps like
Do you
these.
want to check out all the pencils?
No, just some, but I should probably use some color with it, so otherwise we won't be able to see it. Let's use a really nice fuchsia type of situation, like this one. Alright, so let's see. Da-da-da-da. This is really light, and this is pretty dark. Like, if I push harder. Oh, that was a nice circle. I tried circles yesterday and it didn't turn out that good.
Yeah, maybe here's a stabilizer in the pencils. Sometimes you can make the rounds, the circles like better that way because you activate the stabilizer.
I'm not sure how this one works.
Click on one side. You already made something with the other pen.
I do.
Is it? How do you click? Because I think you need to put you need to click some other part of the keyboard like Alt or something.
Oh!
Because I know
That was Alt and drag.
I know there is like a pen in Photoshop.
Okay,
That's
straw, curdle,
no.
curdle. But I can pick the color. Oh, this color picker. So this is the base color, I guess, that I can pick.
The
Ah, okay. But I have to use curdle with it. CTRL.
Yeah, like, that's what I wanted to say. In Photoshop is also like somehow a pencil where you can choose the color of something and then it works.
Ah, this is really fine and shiny. This is a really nice pen. I love this one. Whee!
And Sandy's in love.
Yeah. Probably gonna love this one too. Not as much. But if I pick it bigger, I can make these really interesting backgrounds that are usually with the mangas, you know? Cool, it doesn't even lay over it. Like, even if I go again over it, it still stays the same. This is nice. So this probably for shading pretty good. If you have a color and then you shade, but it doesn't really go over the color, I guess. So, no, it's under the color. Oh, it's the same color. Hey, look at this. Checkerboard. Yeah, I know, I can't zoom out, I know. That's too high for the remote. Alright, so what's the blue one? Oh, blue one, what does the blue one do? Let's make it bigger.
What does the blue one do? It's looking blue.
So, if I want like hair strands, really fine one, I simply use the blue one. And I will have fine pixel-like lines, I guess, like. Cool. What else do we have? We have this one for more real backgrounds if I wanted to. Like, whee! Even moves around. Oh yeah, and this is cool. You can give yourself some structure. That's what I meant with you could like do this portrait on the digital and then use a pen like this that gives you structure. We also have a brush. I think the brush selection is actually pretty good in Krita without having to get new ones. At least that's what the YouTubers say that have actually knowledge about this whole stuff.
and aren't a novice like me. Whee! 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 Yay! Okay. Oh, right, we can even draw with multiple pencils and different colors, it seems. Like, I mean, if you have like a snow scene and you want something like a ton of footsteps, you could simply use this pen and kind of simulate it with this, right? If you don't look too closely, you could think these are footsteps from really, really far away.
I was thinking more like a group of fish in the ocean. But okay,
That
when
too.
you say that are footsteps, then I don't want to see what did that footstep.
Whee! I like this one too. I like the stems. I will have to get more of these. They're really nice. Let's go to a different area because I need a white canvas for the rest. These are stones, thingies, I don't know. Nice. Oh, this is a nice one, right?
That looks epic.
Yeah, I thought so too. Hey, look at this. Let's make it smaller. Doesn't have as much effect if I get it smaller. Like, I can smush it with this one. I'm not sure what this does, but it doesn't do much. Ah! You can smush stuff with this one. Can you smush stuff with this one too? Oh, yeah. Look. Can smush it. I liked it better before. Oh, yeah. You know what I want to try? Not now, a different time. But I want to make my own pencil, or stamp, or whatever. One of these two, or maybe two. Because these were created by someone, so
Yes.
there should be a way to create these things. And I want to do that.
That shouldn't be that hard because there are a lot of tutorials.
Yeah, I will have to find a tutorial. And maybe like get like, you know, these pictures that I have from the ice flowers situation? Yeah, that type of pencil. Where you can do like ice flowers on a window for your drawings. This is similar to that, but not really, even though it's close. So let's try this one. This is pretty small, can't really see that. Yeah, this is what it looks like. This is kind of fun. I like that. But it's probably gonna go down once I try to truly draw something. I'm thinking of something to draw, but I'm not really sure what to draw.
A snake.
A snake?
It's a snake.
Okay, so...
I like snakes, so it's perfect.
Yes, I do. I do.
Snakes aren't too hard, so...
Okay, so... And we have a brush, like...
A snake brush.
No, the snake needs to be blushed, and this is the blush on the snake, you know? Okay, so... Let's clear this whole thing and make a new layer so that I have a clean layer. I also zoom a little bit out so that I have a bigger canvas for my snake. Now let's see what am I gonna do with this.
So, and you always do a sketching in blue, so I'm kind of copying that. So that I can later on see what I'm actually doing in the redrawing. So this is the...
Most of the time I sketch in black, and I have a button in Clip Studio so that you can turn the lines into a blue line.
Ah, okay.
So
Yeah.
that's one of the
Oh wait, this
positive
comes.
side effects.
This is probably a thing in Krita too, but as I said, I don't know the program well enough for that yet.
Time to learn Krita.
I will, and I will take everyone on the journey with me. Alright, so I wanted to have the head is kind of like here. And then it will go down, curl in itself a few times,
Yeah,
and
but
there's
I
the
think
end.
you need a little bit more time to learn the whole program.
Yeah. So, okay.
You know how it looks like? Like one of the balloon animals here, clowns make in the park.
Really?
Like a head that you can put on on your child's head.
Oh, right. So this is just the weird way how I think. So, and then the YouTube video said to go down with the opacity so that it's barely visible. Pika, Picta, Pukta? No, Pik. I must be, and similar like Pikachu. She said to go really
Pika.
down. Hmm?
Pika.
Yeah, Pika.
Pika.
To go really down with the opacity. I've been watching her videos kind of like a lot these days because it's kind of entertaining. So she said to go down really, really far that you can barely see it so that your line work doesn't suck afterwards. Okay, now you're gonna do the black, do a new one, and go down with this. Because, yeah, I'm absolutely not an artist. And I'm really sad that I stopped back then after school. That they managed to kind of like,
Just for your fun of making art.
yeah, to destroy that fun that I had. And I would go with a hawk nose.
I mean, you mean the VTuber with the purple hair, right?
Yes, with the purple hair and a red bow. Yes, her.
That's Picard.
Pikachu, yeah. I knew it was something like Pikachu. Yeah. So, this is where the part overlaps and goes down here and kind of like goes up there to go back down here, like so. Now I have to figure out what is beneath and what is up. Because it also curls like already down here. I'm confused with my own snake!
Because you start drawing the parts that are invincible. And
Yeah.
you need to start from the head then down.
This
Not
is
in
the
middle.
head. Here's the eye.
Yes,
And here's the really, really hoggy nose from the hawk nose.
yes, I know. But you switch to the middle of the snake.
Yeah.
That was your error, because then you have the open part. That's
Okay.
not correct. So, for the line,
So, okay.
when you go back, yes, you have the line
Yes.
down there,
Yes.
and when you come from the right corner, go down. Then you need to go up in the middle. There where is now an open space.
Like so?
No, a little bit more to the left, please.
Like that?
A little bit more.
That?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna have to get rid of the things that I don't need. So this.
Wait, give me a second.
I'm confused. As I said, I'm confused with my own drawing. Wait, let me redo this whole thing.
Wait. Let me use snipping tool for a second.
So
And I put it inside my program.
Eh,
So.
I
Now
deleted
we can
the end, so the end was wrong anyway. So
It's okay. I have saved it for myself. So,
so
and
wait.
then
This is the part. This goes underneath. So
I need to
and
make
then
it
it
big.
comes. This is actually the coil part, and this shouldn't coil because they don't coil like that. Wait, let me redo the this part because this is wrong. It's like no.
I do my thing, you do your thing, and
Right.
so
So let me kind of get rid of this because this is kind of like wrong. Let me redo this. Alright, so let's use the pen again. I'm not really sure about the color. So wait, so this, so this goes under. Wait, is that even possible? Goes under, and then it comes up, and then it goes down. So this is the tail part. Let me get this smaller. Let's use black. This is the tail. So this is the tail. And then it goes back with the body like so. Yes, I think I have it now. Right, let's put this back. Go back to this. Wait, this is too big. And then opacity. What size did I just use for the black? Why don't I remember? Do I have to remember the sizes that I use for the pencils? If I use the same pencil?
no.
Or does this change automatically when I change the layer?
No, if you change the layer, it will have the same tip size.
Oh, okay. But I made it more visible what is what for me right now, so... I mean, this is the tail, and the tail comes over the body from the front, like so. Right? So we have...
No. I don't know a snake that looks like that.
Yeah, I know you usually see it other way around, but they also curl like that, but it's really small. So I'm probably gonna end up doing it really big in the end. But they do also curl like that.
Okay. I'm not the snake expert.
Okay, so wait, let's get a... So let's make this. So this is the front, and the front goes down here and comes back up here, you know, like so. And then we have kind of like this going. I need to taper it a little bit so it's more realistic because they don't have a stop at the end.
Okay, Sandy. Okay, Sandy, my picture is not perfect, but I show you what I meant.
Wait, I have to switch programs, right? Ah,
And do you notice something?
yes. but mine does a real curl, like it's curling around something. So
I meant that's an S for Sandy.
oh, cute! Thank you. Wait, I want to show it off. So let me show it off. Show it. There. This is what AJ just drew for me, which is cool, don't you think, guys? Yes, and we are kind of like over Discord too. Okay, so oh yeah, I haven't even tried the eraser thing yet. I mean, come on. How stupid could I be? I don't even have to switch between eraser and stuff. Why didn't you remind me, AJ? Dang it, I was so happy about that.
You are still in the testing phase?
I was so happy about that. Okay, this is a
Do you know how it looks right now? Like it's ready to jump to.
then it would be the other way around. Indeed. I mean, then the tail would be beneath the front. I mean, I could still do that. I mean, could still go like so and erase this part here, like so. This is probably the version that you know better from snakes, where the tail loops beneath the loop, like so, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the
And
version.
that it would be more flat because it's laying down and not circling. Like it's pretending to be a swan or a snake. I mean, this slut.
What would be more flat? You mean this part?
No, the other part that's the circle.
This part?
Yes, but more the more the above part, so that it should be more. But look at my picture. I have like more that it's laying down and just like a round, like a merry round around. Yeah.
Yeah, this part is wrong, right? Is this part what you mean?
You have the Discord now in front of you. But yes.
Oh, okay. So I would have to go like so? Like so?
No, I mean the upper part that it's more.
This part?
That is not. Yes, that it's more. That's not as round as it is. Not
Oh.
that part. Not that part with the neck.
You know what? I will go and get a reference photo for my snake so that we don't get confused with which part is curly and which not.
I think you should have started with that one.
Yeah, I still need a lot of reference pictures.
I also need a lot of reference pictures.
Um,
I mean, do you look daily at snake pictures?
no, not daily, but
So, then it's totally normal that you need like a reference picture. Even when you see someone daily, you would need a picture of him.
which
them.
one should I take? Should I choose? I mean, these are all really beautiful, lovely hog noses.
The one that's laying in the sand. No, you go down. I mean, you need to go up. Up.
This one? This is sand. You mean this one?
You know that you still have your Discord over your stuff you show me, and I need to wait until the stream is on the same place. Yes.
Oh,
Where's the mouse?
sorry. That's what you meant with Discord.
Where's the mouse?
So this one is sand. This one.
No. Left. One more left.
This
There
one.
was two more. Where did you go? I said one picture more left.
This one.
Not the left picture. Where are you right now? It's so small on the screen.
This one. I can kind of like.
I don't even see the mouse. There's the mouse.
So I scrolled in the picture, so there are only 6. Just say the number 1 through 6.
Better. So and then you can use the second from the left corner.
This one?
Yes.
She's
Because
playing dead.
I don't care. It's more about the form of the snake. because you wanted to have a curl, but there you have the curl.
But I have a curl here too.
Yes, you have two curls. It's double the exercise.
And she's laying on herself. I kind of like that. And I don't have a tail. The tail is kind of like tucked under. So it goes like this, this, and then the tail is tucked under here. That would be the tail. But yeah, here are a ton of curly curls. You see how much they curly curl?
Curly curl.
Yeah, aren't they really nice? And they're very dramatic, like flattening themselves like this, and then playing that like this. Yes, they probably pooped while they're playing that to make sure
Oh.
that they aren't being like catched.
I could do that too, but I think then that would put me in a hospital.
Yes, but I do want a picture where you can see the hawk nose, what they're really known for the but like the front part here, the nose part, this part. I want that to be seen really nicely. So we have to pick a picture where you can actually see that. I mean, you can see it here. Here's a really good one. What do you think about this?
Make it bigger.
Okay. Oh, where is it? This one.
Yes, much better.
Okay.
Looks like a baby.
So let's save it.
It's a baby snake.
Entschuldigung. Alright. So, and I even figured out how to import it as a reference the other day. Yesterday I actually did that. Where is it? Export? Where was this fucking import again?
Over the export most of the time.
No.
You have a part of the program that's called build.
Oh yeah, there it was. Right. Now that you say it.
Hehe.
Was I think I'm blind.
You had the import part
Here's
a
import.
second ago. Yes.
No, this Where did it go? I should have written it down for freaking out loud.
What are you searching right now? Sandy, what are you searching?
I thought it was here, like...
What are you searching?
I want to import a fucking picture. You know
Yeah,
what?
you were-
I'm doing drag and drop. I think it was drag and drop the last time too. Where's my snake? There's my snake. So
I already saw import. I thought I saw it.
drag and drop was it? That's how I did it.
Okay.
So now I can really make it huge, 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 huge for the reference. And we're gonna restart the whole thing, like just delete what I have and restart. Nice. Okay, we can delete that one too. Alright, so it was drag and drop, guys. Drag and drop for reference. Don't make it too complicated. Like I just did. Ah, goodness. Okay, so as a basic, this goes there, there, then it goes flat. Oh, this is the flat part you meant, I guess. Then round, again flat. And then, oh my god, this curls up. We have a 3D effect, AJ. Nice. I'm being really, like, okay, so.
SVD effect with a real picture of a real snake.
Oh, wait. Where's my pencil? Why is this not on a pencil? No, 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 no. Okay, so. We have the head here. Then the head goes so. Then it goes flat. Then it goes on this. Then, like so. Goes in. Goes back out in a curl. And then, like upward motion down. Is this the basic shape of the snake?
I can see it inside, but the tail, at the end of the tail is like a line from left to right with a little rotation in it. It's not like a almost circle.
So it's more like so? I mean, okay, we're gonna.
Little bit longer.
So,
You know what would be easier and would be better for your reference using? If you draw over the fucking picture, like what are the parts of the snake?
but artists frown upon that when you do that. So no.
That's frowned upon of artists that use that later as like a tracing base and to sell it after that. You are learning the fundamentals. You need to do that to learn the fundamentals.
Okay, so how?
I mean,
I have it as a reference in here now, so.
I mean, Sandy, I mean, the difference is you looked at the picture and still ask me how is the tail. If you understand the fundamentals, you wouldn't ask me that. You would see that the tail wasn't correct.
Right. So I have it in here now as an oops.
And I also want to say, when you are going for what people say, then you shouldn't use the tablet at all, because some people also say using tablets are cheating. Only drawing on paper is the real deal.
That's stupid. But I heard that too, yes.
And the other thing is with if you use references or 3D models, and you're also cheating. And I'm like, hell yeah, I'm cheating. I want to finish that at some point.
No, wait. I kind of want to enlarge this. How do I do that? Do I just kind of like go? No, this kind of does all of it.
Then you need to change your tool left on the mouse. Left corner.
Left corner? Like here.
Yeah.
I have this one. I have to change. Ah, there. That's what I meant. So I want to kind of like.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah, wait, let me kind of like correct that.
Go back and try that again while. Did you?
I have a shift going, so.
It was shift, okay. I just wanted to say you need to press a button.
Yes, if I don't press a button, I can do this. If I press shift, it's automatically like proportional. So I kind of want to go with this size to not like go too small. But I also need to layer this beneath the layer that I'm drawing. Hey, I wasn't that wrong. Kind of. I'm not too far.
Close enough.
Close enough. Yes, close enough.
And the other thing is, as someone who used Clip Studio, Photoshop, Krita not much, but also, what did I also use? Affinity. Most of the programs have like some tools in common, like the same function. Sometimes it's like if you want to stop the picture resizing when you want to make it bigger, then you have like in your program to push Steuerung. In other programs it's like pressing the Alt button. So sometimes it's just small differences, but the basics is the same.
Yes.
And the prices are different.
Oh, there's one function that I want to show you that you're gonna like a lot. It's this function. Oh wait, yeah, wait, this too. How do I get this reference picture gone again? I have no idea. But it's kinda in the way. But wait. On vectors layers, wait. Add vector layer. Okay.
Yep. Wait, what? Wait. Why do I have to drop? Wait. Let me see if I can get this. Oof. That's a really big one. I got it to work before, I swear.
Yesterday I wanted to show the auto function I had programmed the day before and it didn't work at all, so I know that problem.
Ja, wait. Strong C ist doch eigentlich... Oh yeah, now it's the undo. So like... And then you can kind of like go in and separate that and do comics. But now you can't really see it again. Wait, let me do that, redo that. So you have... I need a bigger one. Why is this so small? Yeah, now you can see. Then you take this button and you can kind of like go and make yourself some comic
Some
animated.
panels.
Yeah, panels.
Some
You can do
panels.
panels with this. But for some reason it only picks the first one that I did and not the new one that I did. Ah, now it did. So like...
Yeah, Clip Studio has that function also. I hate that function so much.
And then you can do your paneling like this. This is a new function for Krita, by the way. It's not that old yet. It's probably with the last update they did that. I really wanted to show you. Okay, let's get rid of this. Let's start what I actually wanted to do. What was this? Anyways, I have no idea. What was this?
Yeah, in Clip Studio the functions as well. And then there's also then for every panel you make with that. So like if you have first the big square and then make like a line, so you have two little triangles. It makes automatically like two panels of it. But then you have the problem that you can't draw in another panel as long as you are in the one layer inside. And I hate it so much because sometimes I just want to have it like an effect. And then it's easier to just erase a part than use that function.
I'm not sure if it's the same with Krita. Could be different. I haven't tried it, but we can try another one. For now, let's get the snake going because...
Because at some points I need to go to bed later.
Yeah, how long have you been streaming, by the way?
I don't stream at all, I help you.
Yeah, that's what I meant, because you're in my stream, that's why I said
Yes.
how long have we been streaming, because you're here.
Okay. You started at 9 around-ish.
So we're almost at the 2-hour mark, like you
Yes.
yesterday. You did another hour
Yes.
after I left.
Yes,
I was really
2
surprised
hours,
about it.
2 hours and 6 minutes.
I was so surprised about that. I was like, wow, she did another hour with it. So I have a shadow that I'm going to have to do
Yeah,
here.
because I wanted to finish the character sheets in the optic that the characters are looking like they should look. I mean, I need to redo them in another stream so that the lineup is cleaner and I need to color them so that David can use it for marketing reasons and me too at some point when I do marketing. But first I wanted to finish the character sheet with David so he can say if the characters look like they should look because he is on vacation starting on Friday, this
Woo!
Friday. For
Where is he
a whole
going?
week. He goes to Greek with his mother
Ooh.
on Krita.
Really?
Yes.
That's awesome.
So, and I think that maybe he then don't have enough internet capacity to always watch my streams. So I wanted to be sure that if I can manage to continue something with his characters, that I already know how they should look like. That he wouldn't come later to me like, Alice, what did you do? It looks horrible. It doesn't look
Yeah.
like them.
That would be terrible, I know.
Yeah.
So I kind of like
I'm not really sure about this part, but it kinda is what it's supposed to be, right?
Yes, because it's a little bit hidden under the rest of the tape.
So, and this would be kind of like shadowy. I'm kind of marking the shadows too, so that I know where the shadows are. I mean, I will have the reference picture still, but I want to kind of block it out after I have my lines, kind of, so that I do want to kind of see.
You want to see the differences even when you don't have the picture right now.
Yes, right. So
Translate it for you.
yes, AJ does tend to be able to translate my weirdness in my head, so.
You mean your sendiness?
Yes, my sendiness. But being friends with me for so long should result in stuff like that.
You mean we finish each other's sandwiches?
Yes, of course. The only thing that's missing between the two of us is that you go for me to the toilet.
No, you go too often to the toilet. I will never do that.
Yeah, I think that would be a huge disadvantage to you.
Then I would need a table and my graphic tablet on the toilet, so I could finish stuff there.
Yes. For that you would need a standalone.
Standalone.
Yes, a standalone.
They are so big. They are bigger than my whole bathroom.
Just how huge do you want to go?
The one I saw from Wacom was a 3 size, and I was like, I don't even know where to put it. I could only do it on the ground, but it's too expensive to put it on the ground. And
Oh
I
my
can't
God.
lay on the ground to use it for drawing.
Honestly, I have horror scenarios already in my head with you having that thing on the ground. You would stumble over it, you would accidentally step onto it.
I would fall over it.
You would fall over it too.
Be reasonable. I wouldn't stump over it. Then I need to lift my feet.
Yes,
fall
then
over
you would have your foot actually connect with it and slither it across the floor for at least 2 meters until it crashes against the wall.
My foot connects with everything, like the corner of the wall.
Yes. Just imagine, you would accidentally get onto the edge, kick it in front of you, because it kind of like got you wobbly. You take your foot that you kind of wanted, like with which you smushed it and like slithered it across in front of you. You would then use that foot to stamp onto it because you would fall otherwise.
And then I would make like a rotation in the falling process, so I would land on my glasses as well.
Yes.
It happens so often that I already can do that.
And it would be a sight to watch, and you totally have to tell me about it if that happens.
And if you would watch it while it happens, you would see me curse so much. And
Yes.
then I would make a deep breath and I would say, not now. Give me some space just for a second. I need to process my anger, my hurt foot, everything. I can't talk right now.
Yeah.
Exploding.
And also the tablet, because you stamped onto it to get your balance, which you didn't really get, because when you stamped onto it, the thing slithered again across the floor, because you didn't like stamp on top of it straight on top, so like from the side a little bit, so you kind of like lost your footing like on a banana. Like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if this is the tablet, you wouldn't step on it like so, but like so, and the tablet would slit in this direction and you would fall like so, and then here's your class table. It would be hilarious, but somehow I can actually see that happen, which is so weird.
Me too.
You would totally be able to manage to do that. So yeah.
That's why a lot of people use the undo, but... Alright. Let's go back to my pen. So I think I have everything marked, like the shadows, where the kinda like the spine goes.
What's with the pattern of the snake?
The what?
The pattern of the snake?
Yeah, the pattern, right? Let's do the pattern too. Then I don't have to really think about that. This. They're kind of like similar in terms of pattern when it comes to the head, and it gets more detailed on the front, like here. But they usually have some sort of pattern, so I'm kind of like just doing whatever, not too much on this. Because the pattern is not as much. This is a normal hognose, by the way. Eastern hognose. Wait, this is a twin spot. So that's why they have this nature coloring, like brown and a sandy color. But they are also like albinos and snows, anacondas. Anacondas have a reduced pattern and super anacondas don't have a pattern at all. And this part of the snake would be black then. But because of the amount of pattern that it does have, because it's not really reduced, it is a normal Eastern, I think it's an Eastern hognose. Okay, there's a Western hognose too, but they aren't as common. Oh, I'm switching these tools right now. I don't know. I would have to look it up, but I think this is an Eastern hognose. Some snake facts, by the way.
Snake facts.
Yeah. For accurate information, by the way, go to Snake Discovery. They are awesome when it comes to any type of reptiles or exotic animal. They are just awesome with the information they've got. So not really sure how I'm going to do the scales. Do I draw them in or do I don't draw them in everywhere?
You mean the pattern?
No, the pattern is what I'm doing now. I mean the scales, like this part.
Ah, the scales.
The scales, yes.
Then you should use a finer tip, like little more different size. You shouldn't draw like all the scales. You should like just draw a
Parts.
few. Yes, just draw some parts, so that it's not overcomplicated.
It would take way too long otherwise, I guess.
Not only that, it wouldn't look good.
Oh, by the
because,
way,
yes.
apropos scales. Let's see if I can find it. Here. I don't have to draw them at all. I can just use this one.
So and other people would now say you're cheating with the pencil and the structure pens. So it always depends on which people are in your stream. Some people are always made at something you use.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And even when you would draw traditionally with pen and paper, they would say, yes, a pen is doing the whole thing.
Oh my god. Then they need to show me that they can do it better and how they do it, actually.
I found it funny when another artist made a short where he puts the pen that draws everything by himself on a piece of paper and says, do something. And the pen didn't do anything with the paper without help of the hand.
Draw! Draw me a snake!
Hey.
Draw! Yeah, okay, good, it doesn't work. Oh
wait, I have to change my pencil again, otherwise I won't be able to do what I was supposed to do.
And that's why I always start with a sketch, so that when I have the in quotation marks the finished piece, so that I want to reduce the line art. So what I do with my character sheets in the next stream, that I know, okay, these are the outer sides, this are the inner sides, this is near the viewer, this is far gone from the viewer, so that all makes difference what the line art should look like, if it should be bigger or smaller,
Ah, okay.
brighter or thinner.
So, but I would say that I'm going to stop at 2 hours with my stream.
So at 11.
Yeah, so in 10 minutes. So we're probably not gonna get to coloring this
You
yet.
don't even have 10 minutes. You started earlier. I see we have 1 hour and 56 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop at 11. It's kind of like a really nice hour to stop, don't you think? Like
Yeah.
a real nice clean number, not a 21, 22, 56 or something, I don't know.
I mean, the other clean number would be the 2 hour mark.
No, I want the hour where I stop to be clean, not the 2 hour mark, so.
Yeah, and the other part would be you try to end the stream with exact 2 hours and then, oh shit, it's 2 hours and 1 minute.
Yeah, that would, no, 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 no.
No.
No,
No,
okay.
no, 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 no.
So, there is kind of pattern here, but it's kind of reduced, so not really sure if I'm going to do that. These are actually the scales of the belly down here, what you can see, this belly scale, where the darker pattern is. So, there is more like this. Okay. I think this looks good. Holy fucking shit, it does not look good.
Did you see what I mean? And yeah, now think about when you would draw also every scale the snake has.
Yeah, it would be way too much. But I want to show you something. If I go with the new layer and I'm going to lock the, I think it was the alpha or this one. One of these two. I'm going to lock the alpha first. And then pick any random color, like green. Let's see if this was actually the alpha that I'm talking about. No, it was not. So let's go with strong C back. Maybe it was this one. And now, oh, I'm only drawing the line. No, that's, oh wait, I'm on the wrong ebene.
Yeah, you color the line art right now.
Okay, so, and now, no, this is not it. One of these things actually allow you, if you lock them, that you only draw within the lines. But it doesn't really work. Do I have the wrong tool for that?
I think you did it wrong in the what you mean, because you said it just allowed you to draw in the field, but the system doesn't know where the line starts and where the line ends.
Huh.
So you can't just draw in the pattern because the system doesn't know it's a pattern. What you mean is what I do most of the time, that I make another layer, but it's just for the color I put beyond that. Like when I colored every pattern, I said, hey, just this part should be in that color. That when I make a new layer that's fixated on the layer beyond, that it just colors over that part.
So I would have to kind of mark it on this layer if I wanted to do that.
The thing is, there's probably a function that you could make a new layer beyond that, so that it would know, okay, everything from the line art is like one picture, and you could give it a basic color.
Ah, okay. Maybe I have.
Or the other thing is you need to work more with layers. So when you make a new layer beyond, also under the line art, then you should use another tool like
Color overlay. That's something that she also did. Maybe it's that. And then. No. I don't know. I just saw it once. And not really sure how to replicate it. I would have to watch the video again. Because there is a way you can make, like, after you've done your whole line art and stuff, that when you color, you can go over it, but it only colors inside the line. I think you already know what I mean, but I'm not sure which
yeah, but I
function that
didn't
is.
see it. I don't see it on the side.
And I know that you kind of use one of these two to actually tell the programs that, so I'm not really sure.
Yeah, are you sure that you then need to draw on the same layer and not on a new layer?
This is
Because
a new layer. I'm drawing on a new layer.
Yeah, but under the line art?
So like, so?
Yes.
Yes, like this.
Told you. You do
But
it wrong.
no, that's not correct, I think. Because I shouldn't be able to draw outside.
No, that's still not the part that I mean.
No,
When like I said, he doesn't understand where the inside is of the picture. What is one form that's not overlapping?
okay.
And you need to look where the tool is that can tell the system that this is a part. Like for example, Jenny, put the layer with the colors back on.
Okay,
Make it visible again.
it is
Yes. And make a new layer over that.
a specific type
Make a
one.
new layer, the first new layer, and then we need to, yeah, good, that's part of the layers is behind the other pictures.
Above the line art
But
or below?
above the color, beyond, no, above the color, but under the line art.
Okay, so where it is right now.
Yes.
Because this is the line art here.
So, and then you need to figure out how we can tell the system, hey, look what's under your picture. That is the thing you need to use as a reference. So, and I think, I need to go really, I think click on the button in the middle, right on the right corner.
This one?
No, in the middle on the right corner. Where do you go down? From the layer.
This one?
From that layer, yes, right on the side.
On the side. Is that
No, not. What are you doing? Then we wanted to have a new layer.
This is the new layer. I already created a new layer.
Yeah, but you push the buttons on the side before.
This one,
But
alpha and log.
Yes, and I think you need to say, hey, the color layer beyond that is alpha.
The line art. Okay, alpha is this one. Okay.
And now draw on the other part you created right now with another color.
With another color. Okay, so it's this one. I already did that. But it doesn't work the way I saw it.
Also, first of all, I said you should do a new layer over the color layer so that you can draw over the color you already have with a new color. And where do you draw on explicitly another part of the drawing that doesn't have the chinky color?
There, I drew over the green color. There's green, red.
Yeah. I mean that you already could draw outside was an indicator that it doesn't was that function that I meant. But it's because I have some things renamed. I mean, I can see it in Clip Studio, if they no, then
I
it
just
gone.
deleting the car.
It-
It's
it will
okay.
just be
I'll
gone.
figure it out. I will look it up and figure it out. Our time is up.
I want to show you. I want to show you what I mean in my clip studio after
Oh,
you
right.
end the stream.
Oh yes, okay, so we will do that. So I will end the stream here for now. I hope you guys had fun. I will do more drawing streams in the future, so you can tag along in me learning how to draw. And sometimes I will cheat with the picture underneath, so that I can actually learn and maybe figure things out.
You use references. You don't cheat. You use references for learning.
Yes, I use references for learning. Thank you, AJ.
Thank you.
So, with that being said, I hope you liked it and didn't mind my voice because I'm sick. I'm saying that really early on. But anyways, I hope I'll see you soon again and see you next time. Until then, have a good night and sleep tight. Bye!
Bye.